Hi, I'm Alita. I'm one of the owners of Lampin.
And my name's Lampin. I do absolutely nothing. I've just learned my name to the sign on the window. I do nothing at all.
That's not true.
We actually met each other when Alita came to get a tattoo from me. And it was right at the time that I was looking at opening a tattoo studio. And so we opened it together. And that's how Lampin came about.
Bit of an unusual combination, arty and businessy.
Yeah, good combination though.
Works well.
Right from the get-go, as soon as we decided to open up our own shop, we wanted to do stuff different straight away. We wanted to, think about what hasn't been done yet, and that's the way all of us, I think, as artists here, approach all of our artwork as well. As soon as we sit down to work on a new project, we always start with the same question: what hasn't been done yet? And we like to sort of push those boundaries. We do the same with our business. We approach it in the same way. Definitely can't say that there's anything cliche about our tattoo studio. I would say we're proudly the nerdiest tattoo studio in South Australia, maybe in Australia. Let's see if we can go for that title. Yeah, we're all big time nerds here and just really obsessed with art and all things creative. One of the first ideas that we had with the studio was to open up a shop that had no flash on the walls. I think we were the first tattoo studio that I know of anyway in SA to do that. When I was tattooing in other studios, it's one of the things that I noticed. Always flash work on the walls that you can choose from. We wanted to be a bespoke, totally custom tattoo studio, one-of-a-kind custom artwork for our clients. So there's no flash on the walls, everything is drawn up original, one-of-a-kind.
I think that starts from the moment when they walk in the door or they call up on the phone. I think from our general friendliness and good service, we try and build up that rapport with the client, which is then going to make them feel more open and comfortable to be able to make the most of their consultation process.
Yeah, well, we sat down and we tried to work out a nice streamlined process to make sure we nut out everything that would work best. And what we found is that virtually every tattoo you need a consultation. We like to sit down and really talk to the customers so we can show them every possible way that we can go about making this tattoo exactly how they want it, and sometimes expand their imagination a little bit, show them what actually can be done. And then after that consult, we go into the design time, and that is an intrinsic part of the process. It's probably the part of the process that I would consider to be the most important part, well before the tattoo stage, because this is where we get to nut out all our crazy ideas, we get to experiment with colour, we get to go over every possible way of going about it before we even look at getting it on the skin. So much time and effort goes into the design aspect, and all of our guys that work here are artists, from comic book artists to cosplay artists, you name it. So that attention to detail and design, we love it. We love that time. Design days are pretty fun in the studio. We sit in front of our computers and get to scribble around. Alita is our mama. She definitely keeps us organised, which is great because it gives the artists the room we need to move to just focus on what we do best, which is being ridiculously creative. And she keeps us on schedule, making sure that we're checking out emails and finalising our sales and doing all those things that make the business tick and that make our business reliable for our customers to be on time. That's this one right here. It wouldn't work without her. She's the brains. The engine. This is the paintwork.
Hello. I'm Paul. I work here at Lampin Inc. My specialisation is in comic book art, new school art, ranging from illustration through to realism as well. Starting to get into that. I love all things nerdy, Star Wars, comics, all that kind of stuff. And I'm a pretty cool dude. These are all my arts, or some of them, except for this. This is my son. He's pretty good. He was 1 when he did that. So I get the feeling he's going to be pretty good.
Hi, I'm Casey. I'm a tattoo artist here at Lampin Tattoo Studio. I have been a professional artist for for over 10 years now, and now working as a professional tattoo artist for over 2 years. I take my inspiration from many things, including animated films such as Disney and DreamWorks, video games, fantasy. I love to use bright colours, and I've also dabbled in the watercolour style. I'm not a one-trick pony though. I can do all sorts of styles, come in with whatever you like, and I'll be able to help you out.
Hi, my name is Steve. I'm the senior artist here at Lampin, which pretty much just means I'm the oldest as opposed to actually having the most experience. I've been a commercial illustrator for 23 years and have worked on a variety of computer games and trading card games, magazines and publications. So that experience has kind of led me into this amazing career as a tattoo artist, and I get to do some of the most amazing art I've ever done in my life, and I still am so grateful for the opportunity to be able to do this as my living. In addition to that, I love costuming, and if you come and visit the studio, come and say hi to Groot, who's probably one of my greatest creations as a costume. I'm also world renowned for being Wes from Mad Max 2, and I have enjoyed going to the US on a regular basis to partake in Wasteland Weekend. And if you want to ask me about Wasteland Weekend, be prepared to listen to about 2 hours. Come to Lampin. We'll look after you, keep you happy, and give you the time of your life and the tattoo you've always wanted.